Hi everyone. It's been a couple of days, maybe even longer, 3 or 4 days that I haven't put up a video. It's been quite crazy, as you know, the holidays. It was wacky at the school. Every day there was an activity and I just could not get ahead of myself. I did finally finish all the trees. I believe you've seen most of them. Didn't get too much sewing done just because, got to get baking done and the house clean because I have all my kids, adult kids, home with their significant others. So it's a lot of prep and everything, and it's good. It's good. I'm not complaining. But I did get a pile of these quarter squares, and I said that I was not like going to sew this piece to this piece to this way, I knew there was a hack. I couldn't remember it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, depending on direction. Like sometimes you need the red up here, and if you do the hack, then the red, one of them shows up here and the other one is down here. But because this is red on two of the sides, this full side and this half side, actually the hack worked great. And what it is, and I may do a video on this, it's a little crazy, but I want to explain to you in case if you guys went ahead and did decide to purchase this book, and this is the one I'm doing here. It's so much fun. So what I did was I cut the triangles not to the size of the book, because the book has you sewing this triangle to this triangle to this triangle. No, not doing that. So I figured it out, and you can find charts and everything online. But basically, I took the one square and the other square, and I drew a line here, and then I sewed on either side. I don't know if you can see. Well, I only did on one side. I thought I did on the other side. So you would sew on this line and the other side. Then you would cut that. Let me see. Oh, I don't even have any of those. Then you would come here and you would take the scissors and then you would trim on that line. Then you would get two of things like this. I pressed open. Sorry, I'm not looking. I pressed open on these, and what I did was, oh boy, sorry, I'm a little discombobulated this morning. This is what you get. You get two of them, and I pressed open. This one, these I didn't put the lines on. This one I put the lines on. So I take that one, I measure what this is, and then I cut a square that would go on there. And then what I did is sewed on either side of the line. And you would get something that looks like this when you sew on both sides. I cut it and then opened it up, and I have this. This is part, if you could see over here, that's these here. So you take two of these and a little piece of white, and you make that little sashing piece that goes between these. I'll make a tutorial. It's just because I just don't have time, but I figured out how to make, I knew, but I just had to double check to do this quarter square hack. All right, so that's that. That's what I've been working on, and I need, believe it or not, like over 100 of these. So that is why, I needed a hack. Over 100. I still actually have to trim them all. They're not trimmed down to size. So I will be doing that. This is just what I'm working on. Let me show you my little Christmas tree. Right here, a little close up. I got this from someone I work with. I got this in a giveaway that Crystal Hart had on her channel. She's a YouTuber. Check her out. And actually, one of her followers, who's now one of my followers, Gina, donated it to her for a giveaway. So I have that on my tree, Gina. And then all my soft squares, ornaments, and necklaces that I got. So that's my little tree. And yesterday, yes, after a crazy, maddening day at school where all the kids were excited and we just all needed not to be in school yesterday just because we were tired and we were festive. And, it was funny because the kids are like, "Are we going home yet?" I'm like, "Yes, soon." So I came home before my daughter came and I threw this on the long arm. And so here it is. This is the quilt that I came up with the pattern. I think I wrote it down and then I forgot. I think we decided on Christmas Forest or the log. Yeah, I think it was Christmas Forest is what we had decided on the name for this. And I'm still waiting for that lady. Her name was Sheila, and I don't remember what the rest of the numbers. But if you go check out how to make this scrappy tree block, I do have a tutorial on it. So I went ahead and quilted this yesterday. I now am going to come in and take it off my long arm. So I'm going to actually show you how I do that. So this is how it normally is. It's taught like this. This is how I do it. Everyone does it a different way. Let me actually, let me see if you can, I'm going to take this off. See if you could see some of the quilting on this. It's just basically loops over here. I don't know if you could see that, but that is like a sunflower. Listen to me, a snowflake. Sunflower. So there's snowflakes there and snowflakes here. And it's just a meander with snowflakes. Very basic. I did it basic so that I can just get this done so that we can use it. Because today is the 20th. Whoops. I'm going to put you back on. Today is the 23rd and I would like to enjoy it a little bit. All right. So here I go. I'm going to take my scissors. At some point, sometimes I'll be off. Let's see if I can move you. Okay. So take my scissors. I have this taut. I come in here and I cut off my excess batting before I do anything. Again, a million different ways. Everybody has their way of doing stuff. This is how I do it. I find it's easier to cut this excess off here at my machine instead of my table. And I just take this, and right below here I have these drawers with extra batting, and then I process them one day. So I have that. Now I have these red snappers, and I just start taking off my red snappers right here. I leave the center one for last. And, before these red snappers, because I used to have a different system. It was a really old system. I didn't use snappers. I don't know what I was thinking, why I never did that. This really has helped. I come in, I set my bar so that I could just literally just pull this off like this. And I come in here and take my top snappers off. I have no energy, folks. It really has been a week. All positive, all good. It's just, this is my first week that I actually was at work a whole week without doctor's appointments or breaking it up. So here you go. This is it. And what I will do is I will trim this bit of batting. I haven't decided. Sometimes I just do one of these and then sew it down, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm actually going to bind this with binding. I have quite a bit extra of this, which is, and I think I'm just going to, when I cut this off, I'm going to make this into binding and machine bind it on here. But yeah, that's what I've been up to, mostly working, and yesterday putting this together so that we can enjoy it from the holidays and doing tons of these. So that's where I'm at. I hope everyone has a wonderful, wonderful holiday. I know next week I will be all resting because, I say I'm going to be resting, but I'll be in this room. Whether I'll be taping, hopefully. But, we do have a lot of family in town, And I think I want to also do a little mini getaway. So yeah, you may see me, may not, and who knows? I may take you along on my getaway, on my adventure. Everyone have a great day. Take care of yourself. Love on anything you got. Any animals, pets, just you do you, be happy, and pass it forward. And if you like my channel, you know what I'm going to say. Please subscribe and like my videos. It helps me tremendously. Because like YouTube will then there's something called analytics that I still haven't figured out, but apparently if you like and comment and do that, and I guess there's something called a bell notification, it'll let you know that I've posted a new video. That's all helpful. So bye bye.